Sir, my name is Kyle Larson. I am part of your Political Science 111 course, and this is our video assignment. So I just want to let you know that I've kind of rearranged the questions and would first like to address why people should vote. Um, with addressing this, I would first like to talk about why people don't vote and address something called the voter's paradox, which is a belief that one's vote won't really hold any value as to what will happen in the long run. And it's sad to think that so many people have this idea that their vote has no utility towards what happens on the left, right, middle, whatever, that they just decide not to vote in the end. And if we can get rid of this voter's paradox through some of our idols, I know Taylor Swift had urged her Instagram followers, which is like 150 million, something like that, to vote. And voting in 2018 for women went up something like 160%. So individuals with fame, power, if they can advocate for voting and truly let individuals of the nation know that their vote counts, that their vote matters, then I think we'll have a higher outcome of votes. Why should people vote? Well, we are in a representative democracy of individuals that represent us. And with that being said, if they are representing us, they more or less represent our feelings. So if anybody is to complain about anything ever, whether that be traffic, whether that be the price of gas, they should probably be voting, as all of those things have to do with politics. So I want to move on to why do political elections matter in our everyday lives. So I'll talk about my life. I enjoy to go snow skiing. I can't right now. I just got a surgery, but I take federal highways to get up to the mountain, and the Federal Highway Administration is funded by the federal aid legislation, and these highways are also funded through the federal gas tax. So the Secretary of Transportation is the individual who sets the gas tax, and it actually went up something like, 64% in 1993, and it raised another 60% in 2007. So we elect a president who then elects a Secretary of Transportation. So that's just a direct correlation as to why political elections matter in my everyday life. I pay for gas, and if I have any complaints about it and I didn't vote, then I really have no say. If I voted, then I perform my civic duty to illustrate my feelings as to why the gas is so high. And if I didn't, then it's kind of on me. So, thirdly, I want to dive into why does the electoral system matter? And it matters basically to keep things on an even keel, to keep things equal. And whether people decide to vote left, right, in the middle, backwards, whatever, it's up to them. It is, once you turn 18 years old, you have the right to vote in the United States if you're a citizen, and you should definitely exercise your right. I think it's super important. So it matters because everything that we do, everything that we have to say around the dinner table kind of goes back to the electoral system. It goes back to how things happen in the government, And if we have issues with it and we didn't vote, then you probably shouldn't be talking. So, let's see here. I wanted to also mention lobbyists. It's tough to keep things on an even keel and to keep things equal with lobbyists being a thing in our political world. If I don't really care for the government much because of lobbyists. I think a lot of politics revolve around money in that sense. A lot of initiations of a whole bunch of different policies are basically run with regard to money. So, anyways, I hope you had a good week, and thank you.